the colours around this venue. Quite magnificent. He's never lifted that trophy. He's done just about everything else. One last pulse of music through the stadium. For one of these two teams, one last walk out onto a World Cup 2026 stadium. Here they come.
Emotions. And this Croatia team, Tony, that, as you mentioned, comes from a heavy loss, but a team that's recovered, and I think...
Now, Portugal versus Croatia, live from Toronto, is coming up. The referee and his assistants are from Norway. Espen Askas is the man with the whistle. VAR, England's Jared Gillett. To the team news, Portugal make two changes to the side that started their final group game, a 0-0 draw versus Colombia. João Neves replaced Ruben Neves at half-time that night and stays at the side. Rafael Leao has come off the bench in each game. He starts on the flank. It's his first start at the World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo makes his 232nd international appearance at a venue where he scored for the very first time in a Real Madrid shirt back in 2009. Croatia needed a result against Ghana in Philadelphia, and they got it. And with the same starting 11, which head coach Lako Dalic names tonight. It means Ante Budimir continues up front. He scored the winner here in the 1-0 group victory over Panama. That game marks Luka Modric's 200th international. Not far behind him, Ivan Perisic, who plays a 21st time at a World Cup. The first whistle, the last dance for someone at a World Cup. And he's going to cross, and that's a great save, but on the follow-up, it's blocked. And Bruno Fernandes was very, very close to forcing a way through for Portugal. And it'll be a goal kick. Ball. And Ivakovic has got some work to do, and he just palms it behind for the game's first corner.
And this starts with a great run from Nuno Mendes across the box that drags the defender, leaves Leao wide.
And he'll cross, and Ronaldo's in there again, and Ivakovic came out for it. He didn't get anything on it either. It's gone behind for a goal kick.
And this looked to be a...
Decided to release the pass, and then afterwards the challenge has gone in and it's drawn the foul. Croatia are not happy about it. Nuno Mendes ending up on the floor.
Yeah, he got a little piece of him. Good call by the referee.
There it is, straight off the wall. Didn't really hit it with too much conviction. Well, Gracic might disagree with me on that, but here's the effort. Here goes Neto. And that header is actually going to go behind from Gracic for a Portuguese corner. Pace on it, and over from Vega. And a yellow card. Ruben Dias is protesting his innocence, but he goes into the book. And he'll get a free kick. Good ball in, and Gracic diving, heads it behind for another corner. And once more it went all the way through and then was met at the back post before going over the top. And we've just passed the midway point. Talk about some big moments in this city's sporting history. It's a long time since they won hockey's Stanley Cup. Good ball into the box, all the way through! And once again, somehow, it evades Ronaldo, who was arriving into the 6-yard box. And the cross had some vigour behind it, and so did the second one, and it's behind for another corner.
And the whole sequence.
And that'll be a foul. Sučić penalised this time. This was up there, there's Leao arriving, and he can't control the volley and sends it behind for a goal kick.
And another good ball from the right performance so far.
Budimir's had only 6 touches, and just 1 since the 17th minute, so you wonder what that man is thinking as he... Neto is back with him. And with that, the referee blows his whistle.
And they haven't turned the possession has now turned into chances.
Ronaldo's had a couple of chances in that first half as crosses came in from particularly the right-hand side. Budimir has not had many touches of the ball even at all since his early opportunity. Just 7 touches was the fewest of any outfield player. But he's the kind of player who needs service. And the final third entries will tell you a little bit about those kind of service from each side. And though you can see drastically different numbers for each team.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that, you know, Portugal is trying to exploit with Rafa Leao on one side and with Neto on the other side, and they've been quite successful with that. 16 times on one side, 18 times on the other. As we can see, Croatia has barely gotten over midfield and has barely gotten any final third entries.
Second half is coming up from Toronto Stadium. Welcome back to the Toronto Stadium. Last words in the tunnel from the Portuguese captain Cristiano Ronaldo to his players, or some of them anyway, before they will emerge for the second half in this round of 32 tie. Much the better of the opening 45 minutes, but they couldn't find a way through a dogged Croatian backline. Portuguese the first to emerge. Luka Modric now to bring the Croatians out. He has signalled that this tournament will bring down the curtain on certainly his... Kovacic! It's the side netting.
Oh, it got a little bit messy there in the middle, and all of a sudden, Kovacic picks up the loose ball and goes right through the defenders.
Kovacic! And Croatia have scored! Talk of the great veterans in their World Cup squad. You don't forget this guy. Ivan Perisic breaking the deadlock, and he can cross it, and they've got another one. And now the flag has gone up. It's Perisic again, and this time it's blocked. I thought it was Sučić that time. And it'll be a corner to Croatia.
And here's Leao's shot. He unleashes this powerful shot to the far post. Nothing a goalkeeper.
Ronaldo trying to get on the end of this. He's there, and he clipped it past the keeper. But the flag goes up on the far side. The celebrations will be curtailed for now.
And that has to be close. But what a control from Ronaldo.
That's very close.
Wow, that is very close. What a control there from Ronaldo. And we're so used to seeing him things like this. But what a great goal that is.
Swinger all the way through. Renato Vega didn't quite get there. Now at the back post as well.
Another excellent corner from Nuno Mendes, and it looks like
just a touch off Leao that sent it behind.
Yeah, he got a little bit surprised by this one. Wow, looks like a little bit of a hold there.
And they are holding it. Well, as soon as the ball was swung in, Vega didn't quite get there. Maybe there was a reason that he couldn't get there.
Those are always difficult calls. You don't know when the player is just letting himself fall. There's definitely arms wrapped around him, but you never know when the player is letting himself fall.
1-1 in Toronto, and Cristiano Ronaldo can get them to cry shoo once more. But what a Croatia got in response. Here's the other change. And the number on the board is the number 7 for Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for the early ball, and the header is in! The super sub does it again! When you think about gutsy calls, Roberto Martinez changes 4 players as there's a late challenge in off the ball and Perisic is into the book. And then he subs out Cristiano Ronaldo, who goal in the... And it'll be a corner to Croatia.
And here's Leao's shot. He unleashes this powerful shot to the far post. Nothing a goalkeeper.
Ronaldo trying to get on the end of this. He's there, and he clipped it past the keeper. But the flag goes up on the far side. The celebrations will be curtailed for now.
And that has to be close. But what a control from Ronaldo.
That's very
wow,
close.
That is
it?
very close. What a control there from Ronaldo. And we're so used to seeing him things like this. But what a great goal that is.
Swinger all the way through. Renato Vega didn't quite get there. Leao at the back post as well.
Another excellent corner from Nuno Mendes, and it looks like
just a touch off Leao that sent it behind.
Yeah, he got a little bit surprised by this one. Wow, looks like a little bit of a hold there.
And they are holding it. Well, as soon as the ball was swung in, Vega didn't quite get there. Maybe there was a reason that he couldn't get there.
Those are always difficult calls. You don't know when the player is just letting himself fall. There's definitely arms wrapped around him, but you never know when the player is letting himself fall.
1-1 in Toronto, and Cristiano Ronaldo can get them to cry shoo once more. Goes for the early ball, and the header is in! The super sub does it again! When you think about gutsy calls, Roberto Martinez changes 4 players as there's a late challenge in off the ball and Perisic is into the book. And then he subs out Cristiano Ronaldo, who